Okay, Kate, welcome to part one over here. Daddy's excited to play this game with you, and you're going to be the detective in the game. And sometimes you'll see your picture with Belle, and that's just a clue on what's happening. And by playing this game over here, Kate, we're going to solve the final challenge over here. This is such a big challenge that they're giving you, Kate, and it's for the smartest cookies in the class. And in this game over here, what they want us to do is the following. Is they want us to find all the numbers between the number 40 to the number 60, where we can break up those numbers into equal groups of 3 or more. Daddy's going to explain that later on, but at the end of the day, it's going to help you answer this project over here. First of all, this is part one, and Daddy's going to review very quickly what Uncle taught you, okay? So in this case over here, Daddy's going to show you the following. Okay, so we're going to talk about the concept of what we call an equal group. Okay, Kate, that's very important. Notice over here, Daddy's going to say 3 times by 4 is equal to 12. You might know that and you might not, but let Daddy explain that. This number 3 represents what we call groups. In this case over here, notice this over here. Daddy's going to tell you there's 12 unicorns here. I know those are cute little baby unicorns. And here's what a group means. This is one group, okay? This is 2 groups, and this is 3 groups over here. That is 3 groups. So we call this 3 groups. And then we want to count how many unicorns are in each group. So you'll notice over here, this is 1 unicorn, this is 2 unicorn, this is 3 unicorns, that's 4 unicorns. So that is, each one of these groups has 4 unicorns. So 3 groups of 4 is equal to 12 unicorns. And mathematically, we say that that is 3 groups times by 4 is equal to 12. Okay, so that's the key idea of equal groups. Each group has to be equal. Daddy won't teach you this trick yet in the coming up weeks. Daddy will teach you this interesting trick. Okay, so now let's look at this over here to review Uncle what he taught you. How many ways can we make equal groups for 12 unicorns? So there's 12 unicorns over here. We did the first one, Kate. So that's 1 group. Okay, that is 2 groups right over here. That is 3 groups. So there are 3 groups. And again, we already said there is 1, 2, 3, 4 unicorns in each group. So 3 times by 4 is equal to 12. Let's show them a different way to represent the number 12 again with the timetable or the groupings, okay? So notice over here, we already did it the first way. So we did it the first way. This picture again is showing us how do we represent the number 12 with equal groups. So first, this is 1 group right over here, Kate. And that's 2 groups. So Daddy has 2 groups. So notice Daddy's going to say 2 times by something is equal to 12. That something is the number of unicorns in each group. So that's 1 unicorn, 2 unicorn, 3 unicorn, 4, 5, 6. So notice Daddy has 6 unicorns in each group. So 2 times by 6 is going to represent 12 again. So that's Daddy's second way to show how we can make equal groups. Let's show this one more time, Kate. Look, Belle's smiling at you. So here's the third one. So this is 1, this is 2. We already showed 2 different ways to make the number 12. Okay, so we already showed that. The third way is, well, we have 1 group right over here, Kate. So that is 1 group. So Daddy has 1 group. How many unicorns are in that group? If you count the number of unicorns from here to here, all those unicorns, well, there's 12 unicorns. So that's 1 group of 12 unicorns. So 1 times by 12 is equal to 12. That's how we show 3 different ways of making equal groups of 12. So that's 1, 2, 3. You got that, Kate? Daddy's going to make this quicker with another example right over here. Let's show it for 20 unicorns. Let's show it 3 different ways. Okay. First of all, we do the groups. This is 1 group of unicorn, 2 groups of unicorn, 3 groups of unicorn, 4 groups of unicorn. So that's 4 groups of unicorn. How many unicorns are in each group? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 unicorns in each group. We know that there's only 20 unicorns in total, so 4 times by 5 is 20. That is our first way to show 20 unicorns. Let Daddy show you a second way. So Daddy's going to put this as the first way right over here. Here's the second way. How many groups do we have here? Well, in this case over here, Kate, Daddy has one group and Daddy has two groups. So that's what we have right over there. So that's two groups of unicorn. And how many unicorns are in each group? That's what Belle's asking you. Well, if you count, that's 1. Okay, let Daddy change the pen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 little unicorns in each group. In group 1 and in group 2. So 2 times by 10, again, we get 20 unicorns. Let's show it one last way, Kate. So in this case over here, Daddy already showed you the first, the second way, and then of course the third way over here. Notice there's just one big group of unicorns here. Okay, so that's one big group of unicorns. In this group of unicorns, if you count all of them, like 1, 2, 3, all the way here, you're going to find out there's 20 of these little unicorns in this big group. So when we say 1 times by 20, we're going to get 20. So that is 3 different ways to show the number 20. So now Daddy's going to stop here for part 1 because that's what Uncle taught you. Daddy want to show it to you in this big picture.